potato. So I like to go through some different subjects. What I've been looking at lately is all kinds of subsystems within the whole thing. So existent here among emergent forms, and they are displaying themselves as structure of matter in air. So moving here among the structures of matter in air and thinking, imagining processes together with it. Seeking one realization, the one realized life, sometimes called the one life dance. So the search is to find the one life dance in oneself, and then to realize it during the lifetime. So there is only one life, and what it's all about is to find the living, the kind of living for the one life. And then we're moving through the surroundings. And the surroundings are also part of the same one life. The surroundings are having their version of the one life. So they are displaying, each of them and all of them together are displaying their version of life. As I'm walking through the areas and I'm seeing the forms of life around, I can get inspired from this and to my own way of living. So I can take in inspiration from all kinds of angles and treat it as a display of reality within the great reality, and a source for learning for me. Learning about what reality can be. By seeing many different versions of what reality is, I may gradually develop a sense for what reality could be. A sense for the spectrum of forms around which reality manifests. So the goal seems to be to live as well as I can, with what I am and where I am, and with everything being as it is. With all of these conditions, the question is, how can I live? How can I be? How can I be within this? Now, the great secret, which is not spoken so much about, it has to do with the innermost attitude. Dependent on the innermost attitude, this life will be transformed into a peculiar way. And my whole personal experience will find its own peculiar way. So, the innermost attitude I have in meeting this is incredibly important for me personally. It is arguably the single one most important thing for me personally. It is the factor which determines the exact life form of all other factors. It is the factor which changes the perception of all other factors and the realization of all my possibility. The innermost attitude which I'm having now, operating with now, whatever it could mean, is the determinant. It is the decider. Everything follows from it. So if I can find an attitude where I am truly balanced in the middle of everything which happens and able to take it for what it is and love it for what it is and be able to work with it, work creatively with it and work creatively with the beings around me, and do so in a way which gives rise to beauty, which realizes the greatness of existence inherent in all of us, and somehow allows that greatness to shine through my behavior. This is the challenge of attitude. Very still waters today. The inner attitude I take. I'm asking a question about that. So, let this one work for a while.